So in today's video, I just want to sit down with you and talk through what might be one of the craziest weeks we've had in Honkai Star Rail for a long time. There are a bunch of important dates lined up between December 1st and December 6th, and the community is already buzzing because this 1 week alone could basically decide how we walk into version 3.8 and what we start expecting for version 4.0. And the funniest part is that technically none of this has even happened yet. We're all just watching the patterns, the timing, the way HoYoverse usually does things, and making our predictions based on that. But that's part of the fun, right? So today, I want to take you through everything players believe might be happening on December 1st, December 2nd, December 3rd, and then the big moment on December 5th or 6th, and talk about why these dates matter and how they could shape the next big era of the game. Buy 6,480 Oneiric Shards with 3.6 limited pack for only $71 at lootbar.gg. Returning users can also grab an extra coupon for up to 5% off, link in the description. So let's start right at the beginning, December 1st. This is the day everyone is watching because it lines up perfectly with when HoYoverse usually posts the announcement for a version live stream. If you look back at older updates, the team usually drops the official special program announcement around a week before the actual stream. It's almost always posted with a key art image, a short caption, and the full date and time. And since version 3.8 is expected to start mid-December, the timing makes December 1st the perfect moment for HoYoverse to officially say, hey, the 3.8 livestream is happening. The community has already started to speculate on what the poster might look like, what theme 3.8 might have, and whether we'll get a hint toward the transition into 4.0. Even something as simple as a background color or a visual effect can send players into theory mode, especially with how close we are to a New World arc. And while nothing is guaranteed, it really does feel like December 1st is going to kick off the excitement. Then we move straight into December 2nd, and this is where things start to get wild. December 2nd is the day people believe the first 5-star character reveal for version 4.0 might happen. Again, I want to say this clearly, we don't have official confirmation yet. What we do have is the usual pattern HoYoverse follows when they reveal upcoming characters. Almost every time a new region approaches, the very first character reveal sets the tone for that world, either through their personality, their visuals, or their overall theme. And that's where the community discussion around Sparkle's alternate form comes in, the version players keep calling Hanami. The name Hanami didn't come out of nowhere. Players found the word referenced in official planar ornament text during the Tengoku livestream, and it immediately started a wave of speculation because Hanami ties so smoothly to Sparkle's original name, Hanabi. Fireworks turning into flowers is such a HoYoverse-style symbolic evolution that people just couldn't ignore it. Players think that if December 2nd ends up being a character reveal, Hanami could be the one who appears first. A lot of fans believe she might represent the introduction of a new path or a new combat style, the same way the Herta and Aglia helped expand Remembrance earlier in the game. And even if she doesn't end up being that first character, the excitement around her is huge because of how iconic Sparkle already is. There have also been a lot of community conversations, imagining what her gameplay could look like. Some people think she might have a style built around heavy skill point usage, and others think she could even work well alongside the original Sparkle. But again, until HoYoverse says something official, we only have theories and patterns to go on. Then comes December 3rd, and if December 2nd is for the first character, December 3rd is the day the community expects the second big reveal for version 4.0. This follows the pattern of back-to-back announcements that HoYoverse usually does whenever they're revealing 2 characters for an upcoming update. Players believe this second reveal could be Yao Guang, the Arbiter General of the Xianzhou UK, and someone we've been hearing about for a long time in the story. She's not just a random name. She's someone who shows up in multiple story sections, sometimes through voice lines, sometimes through brief mentions by other characters. Some players even recognized her Japanese voice actor during those scenes, which immediately boosted her popularity even before she became playable. Yao Guang has this kind of aura that fits Hoyoverse's usual second banner of the patch identity. Characters like Jing Yuan, Jing Liu, or Boot Hill all have that same serious, grounded energy, and they all showed up in later phases of big patches. Fans expect that if Yao Guang is revealed on December 3rd, she might fill the more traditional DPS or sub-DPS role for early 4.0 teams. People often assume she'll be strong just because of her status as a general, but until we see real information, all we can do is speculate. It's also funny to watch how players compare her to the idea of Hanami, especially after one community message claimed something like, "Same position, but one is stronger." That single sentence turned into a whole debate overnight, even though the source behind it wasn't someone with a well-established history of accuracy. That's why more experienced players kept reminding everyone not to jump to conclusions, especially when things like damage values, defense scaling, and res-pen interactions aren't even known yet. Still, the idea of December 2nd being a Hanami-style reveal and December 3rd being a Yao Guang reveal makes a lot of sense from a design perspective. It creates this interesting contrast between a flashy, creative character tied to Edo Star and a serious, military-focused character tied to the ongoing Xianzhou storyline. It's the same kind of combination we've seen before when Hoyoverse transitions into a new world. One character pushes new ideas and introduces new mechanics, while the other represents stability and builds on themes we already know. The community has already started imagining what early 4.0 team building might look like if these two characters really do end up being the faces of the patch, even though none of that is confirmed yet. And finally, the big moment at the end of the week comes on December 4th or December 5th, which is when players expect the full version 3.8 special program to premiere. This is the moment where everything becomes official. The events, the playable characters, the story content, the quality of life updates, and yes, the teaser for the next chapter. Because version 3.8 is the last major update before we step into 4.0, a lot of people believe the special program might include a short preview of the next world. Hoyoverse has done this before, like when we got Penacony hints ahead of time, so it wouldn't be surprising if we see a similar style of teaser here. Even something tiny like a background shot, a character silhouette, or a line of dialogue would be enough to send the entire fandom into chaos. And with everything happening earlier in the week, this stream feels like the perfect way to end it. So yeah, when you look at December 1st through December 6th all together, it really does feel like next week is going to be non-stop excitement. You've got the possible live stream announcement, the potential reveal of the first 4.0 character on December 2nd, the second reveal on December 3rd, and then the huge 3.8 special program at the end of the week. It's honestly one of those times where the community energy becomes half the fun, with everyone sharing predictions, joking about possible banner orders, and arguing over which character they're saving their stellar jade for. And if you want to keep up with discussions like this, where we break things down, look at patterns, and talk about what the community expects, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss the next video. We're about to enter a huge chapter for Honkai, Star Rail, and I'll be here going through every step with you. Buy 6,480 Oneiric Shards with 3.6 limited pack for only $71 at lootbar.gg. Returning users can also grab an extra coupon for up to 5% off. Link in the description.